That was so much fun. I absolutely loved hearing all your opinions.
We'll definitely be doing street interviews like that.
What?
There's a pre-recorded bit on.
Is there? No, it's not. It's gone up.
Wait, what?
It's the pre-recorded.
Oh, sorry. Go.
So, okay. That was so much fun. I absolutely loved hearing all your opinions.
We'll definitely be doing street interviews like that again. So be sure to see our updates on our socials so you know when we do them.
Anyways, we've got a very special guest joining us today.
That is right. We've got Christian, an academy player from Arsenal here, who's going to be telling us all about his journey and what it takes to make it in football.
Let's get into it. Christian, thank you so much for coming to the show. How are you?
I'm actually very, very good. Thank you guys for having me.
That's it. It's an honour. Just starting, from your football journey. Where did it start for you? Like, how old are you when you got first scouted? How did it,
I really started when I could really kick a ball. Like when I was young, my dad obviously he was like a very big impact in my life. He took me to like games, and I joined the club when I was I think 9, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, but like I feel like football's been a very big part of my life from a young age.
So it was love from as soon as you started playing it, just that from there.
I've loved the sport, man.
And when did you first get scouted from Arsenal? How old were you? How did it happen?
It's a pretty weird story. Basically, I was at Sainsbury's, I was at sorry, it's a really weird story. I was at Sainsbury's, and obviously you obviously get distracted when you're a child. So then they had a massive pit of balls. So I just took one. I just started kicking it around, and then
In Sainsbury's.
Workers won't be happy, man.
Yeah, they were happy, but this guy that was just following me, and so my dad went to talk to him, and then he came back. He said that was a scout, and he wanted to invite me to a game.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is such a story. I love that.
How was the trials for you personally? Did you enjoy them? Was it did you feel a bit of pressure or?
I felt a lot of pressure. It was obviously being the biggest person. You obviously get eyes on you.
Yeah.
So I felt a lot of pressure to perform, but I think I did.
How did you feel when they came up to you and said, you're going to film it?
I was scared. I was scared because obviously I didn't know who that was at the time. I just thought it was a red man throwing me through Sainsbury's. But yeah, once I actually got to know him, his name's Steve. He's actually a very nice person.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, big up, Steve.
Yeah.
And sort of day-to-day life, so sort of as a academy player, how's your day-to-day life?
Right now, I think I normally train on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, I wake up at 7, get to the pitch around 9, train for 2 hours, get lunch, and on game day we're normally there until I think 8 p.m.
Long days, yeah.
Long
Must be
days.
exhausting.
How's that long day for you? How are you sort of on a game day? Are you excited, nervous before a game? Sort of what feelings do you go through before a game?
I feel like I'm excited. So I get a rush when I know that I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
And it just fills me with excitement.
As for lows in football, how do you feel sort of? Has there been any time where you feel like you couldn't make it, or someone said anything that sort of knocked your confidence? I'd say.
I'd say one of the biggest things for me is social media. Because obviously, when you're in the game, you don't really hear the crowd.
Yeah.
But after the game, and say for instance you had a messed up game, on social media, coming off that pitch that you're gonna experience hate.
Oh, that must be tough.
Yeah, and it's a bit of racism as well.
Does that sort of play in your mind when you're playing? Does that sort of go through your head
I think it motivates me though.
Really? Yeah.
I feel like overcoming barriers is something that I want everyone to understand. That it's a big part of footballers' journeys. You have to overcome the hate.
Yeah, it's a very big thing. Well done for that.
Honestly.
Yeah.
How do you juggle football with your personal life and your family and studies and everything like that?
Because football must be a big part. So, most of your life takes up by football. So.
Yeah. On a normal week, as I said, we train Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But I normally I stay on top of my studies.
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously, I'm doing business in college. So I'm doing a lot of studying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's known that I have football.
Sorry, carry on.
No.
Does your club sort of push you on to focus on the studies, or are they more concerned about on the pitch than off?
No, they definitely push us on. First of all, funny story about that. There was one time when the whole team, there was a time when we all just weren't studying. Like once we come off the pitch, we just go straight to like a party or something. And got to a point where like, the coach said no one's training until we all study.
Oh, okay, so they still got that balance there.
Yeah, but yeah, we just got taught discipline from it.
Oh,
Good.
that's
How
really
was
good.
sort of life off the pitch with your teammates? Is it a big bond, or do you sort of get off the pitch and all go your own separate ways to do your own separate things with your own sort of separate friends?
No, I think it's like a brotherhood. Like
Love that.
we all really like we all look out for each other. Like on the weekends, we all like if we're not training, obviously we're gonna go out to like either Westfield or like a big like we just like to do stuff together.
Yeah, it's sort of, I guess it's easier as they can relate to you, sort of in the same boat, I'd say.
Yeah.
Similar. So that's nice. Good.
That is very nice. So what's been the biggest challenge for you so far in like your whole football journey? Has there been
You
anything?
touched on social media. Is that still, or was there a factor when you were younger that you thought maybe an injury or someone said something where you think maybe football's not right? Do you know what I mean?
I think I've actually had an injury when I was younger. It was in my ankle. Like,
Okay.
a dirty slide tackle.
Oh yeah.
But I think it impacted me a lot. Like, because I felt like, because I'm a bigger person, like, obviously, once you get an injury in football, it's hard to come back from.
Yeah, it takes a lot of mental strength.
Yeah, so I thought I was just going to get discounted. But I came back, I think I came back stronger from it.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
That's
Oh, really good.
amazing.
It's nice to see the club show sort of faith and sort of keep
Yeah.
you going.
is there anything that you'd want to say to like younger fans out there, people who are like in your
Trying
position?
to get into your position. What does it take on, what does it take to get to where you are now?
Are you asking me like a message to the young
Yeah.
Sort of
Anything.
anyone want to sort of, get inspired from your story, what would you say sort of takes it to get to your level?
This is my camera. I'd say like if I'm directing like to my young audience, I'd say just do what makes you happy. Because for me personally, football makes me happy. But at the same time, for others, like I know from my friend Jason, like he's a very like aspiring actor. But yeah, just do what makes you happy.
Thank you very much for that. And thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
Well, good luck on your journey and everything like that. It was really great hearing your story.
It's brilliant. I hope people take inspiration.
Yeah. But that's it for today's.
Tower, Golf Charlie Hotel is ready for departure.
Golf Charlie Hotel, hold position due to weather. Permission for takeoff denied.
Hey, grab me one too.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Light up your Christmas with Sky Sports.
And we're like,
Welcome back to the show. We hope you're enjoying it so far.
If you just joined us, you're in for a treat.
Yes, we've got a lot planned for the next bit of the show.
Last week, you had a chance to play a few. Welcome back to our weekly football challenges. First up, penalties. We have the camera rolling the whole time. Right, now make it more harder. Left-footed penalties. Let's see how the boys handle it. Yeah. Nice. Next up, crossbars.
Keep on having to tell him what he has to do.
finally, we've got keep up challenges. Let's find our winner. Right, lads, on my whistle, no cheating. I'll be watching very closely. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah. Out, fit out. Oh, we've got our winner. Keep going, keep going. He's out over here. He's out, he's out. Oh, he's still going. Oh, Chelsea. Oh. It's our winner, our winner. Chaz, any words?
Where's my prize? I was promised a little something, but nothing here.
Speaking of prizes, actually, for winning every challenge today, we've got you tickets to the next England game. So, yeah.
What? England game?
Yes. You'll find out shortly. We'll put them in the email below. And guys, that is what you can win every week. Tune in.
That was great fun.
Oh, it looked really good. Anyways, don't forget that we are doing a competition.
Yes, head over to our Instagram page now and comment the name of your favourite football player on our recent post.
For the chance to win a PS5. Oh my god, it is so exciting.
I still think a mug on my face would have been a bit better price.
In your dreams, Tom.
Next time, I'm going to make sure that we do it.
Alright, well anyways, it's time for one of my favourite parts of the show, the match predictions.
Yes, this is where we put our football knowledge to the test to try guess the result of the weekend's biggest matches.
I've got a feeling there might be a few shocks this weekend, so don't be surprised if we throw out some bold predictions.
We'll see if we can predict the unpredictable. Let's get into it and see who takes the points.
Let's have a look at the match highlights.
It comes from Jensen. Collins contesting, he helps it on. Whistles.
That was really funny. It's the first time in a while that my predictions were actually right.
It will not be like that this week, I can promise you.
You never know. It's always unpredictable when it comes to football.
Right, moving quickly on. The first game of the weekend is Leicester and Chelsea. And after that Leicester performance of last week, I can see Chelsea just smashing them.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Leicester are so bad at the moment.
I'm not sure how long Steve Cooper has left, but that is a discussion for another day. Next up, we have Arsenal take on Nottingham Forest. And I can see Arsenal winning, but it's going to be a close game nevertheless.
I think I'm going to disagree here and go with a draw.
Wow, that is bold.
Watch when I'm right again.
I can't wait to prove you wrong.
Following this game is Aston Villa up against Crystal Palace, and this has to be another straightforward win for Villa.
I agree with you on this one. Palace has been so poor, especially coming to Villa Park, which is not easy for anyone. Let alone a struggling Crystal Palace. There is no way I see Palace getting 3 points.
What about Fulham and Wolves?
This is another tough one. I feel it'll be close, but Fulham just have too much quality at the end of the day. So I'm going to feel they're going to take this one.
I have a feeling there will be goals in this one, but an evenly matched game calls for a draw.
Now that is interesting.
Now the big one of the week, Man City take on Tottenham. What a game this will be.
I can't wait. Man City are on an awful run. Look to end this at home to Spurs, who always turn up against Man City. Can Spurs extend this horrid run?
It is going to be eventful, but I have Man City ending their run with a narrow win.
I just don't know. They've been so poor recently. So as much as it pains me to say, I'm going to go for Tottenham.
Are you feeling all right?
After our last couple performances, no.
Sunday sees 2 games take place with Southampton, hosting top of the table against Liverpool.
A comfortable win on the card for Liverpool. I feel it'll be a big win coming their way.
I can't see it going any other way as well. Liverpool it is.
Our final game is newly appointed Amarin's Manchester United taking on Ipswich following their massive win against Spurs. Surely United need to start with a bang here.
You would like to think so. The new manager would definitely want to start with a win and a big one. So for that reason, I'm going with United to grab all 3 points.
Hear me out here. A draw.
What? Really? Are you sure?
I just feel that they aren't familiar with the new style of play and they're going to struggle, Bar's aside, of course.
Well, before we dive back into all the football action, make sure you're following us on social media.
Yes, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, where we post all fun content you will not want to miss.
Follow Back of the Net to stay connected and be part of the conversation all week long.
We post many exciting things on Instagram, like backstage content, and we always read your comments.
We also do Q&As on Instagram, so if you have any questions, drop them on there. We also do like funny backstage content on there. Have you seen that one we posted last week?
I have. It is probably the best one so far.
It was on Tom tripping over.
I don't know how they caught me there, but we're going to go on a quick break now.
Yep, but we'll be back. I just know Tom's going to practice everything he knows for the Take on Tom quiz later. Bye. What the fuck did I say? Bye.
What?
You told us it's over.
What?
But you told us it was done.
You said cut.
We are Generation Hustle. 24/7. We are instant. Active. Live and direct. Day in, day out. Online, offline. From the early morning mission to a late night session. So say can do and choose now. Boost.
Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter and sing for the tear. Sing it with me, just for today, maybe tomorrow, and the good Lord will take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true.
Rumour has it, we don't know how to dress. As if. Shop fashion at jdwilliams.co.uk.
Dad, why do we have to spend Christmas here again?
There's nothing to do.
We're here to see your uncle and your auntie and your cousins. It's gonna be fun. What you got?
This. What you saying? You ready, yeah?
Of course, born ready.
What? Sorry, mate.
Looks heavy.
Delivery.
This says block 2. It's over there, mate.
Like a lioness, flex like a lioness, cause I'm a flex like a lioness, raise it like a lioness, fight like a lioness, I rep it like a lioness, like a lioness, like a lioness, change the game, we go against the grain, when I lead like a lioness.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you didn't miss us too much during the break.
We've got plenty more football talk coming your way. You know we never run out of things to discuss.
You trying to imply that I talk a lot?
Nah, I meant because football is such a huge topic, there's always something to talk about. Yep, that's what I totally meant.
Yeah, anyways, now we're going to be discussing women's football.
The talent on display by these women is just incredible.
We've seen so much growth in the sport, it's exciting to see. More and more people tuning in every week supporting women's football.
Yes, the season is well and truly underway, with the Super League starting to take shape.
It certainly is. Chelsea leading the way with 7 wins from 7, but they have Manchester City close behind them from 6 wins from 8 games.
Chelsea will be looking to make it a record-breaking 6 league title wins in a row after winning the last 5 seasons under ex-manager Emma Hayes.
Yes, Khadija Shaw is the current top goal scorer in the league with 7 goals in 8 games. She's currently averaging 1.01 goals a game. Can she keep this up?
Well, she most certainly can. Last year's top goal scorer is in final form, but she will have tough competition this season with the likes of Reeton, Daly, Manon hot on her heels.
Wow, what a lineup. Some fantastic players there.
Indeed. Do you think she can retain her awards?
I think she will, just about. Although she's up there with some great players. But to be honest, we haven't seen a goal scorer in the WSL like her before. She really has it all.
Pace, strength, finishing and in-cup play. What can't she do?
I know, it is utterly ridiculous.
Yes, now while the WSL hasn't been around for long, it is rapidly growing.
The league was formed 14 years ago, back in 2010. And that short amount of time is ridiculous to see how far it has come.
February 2024 was a record-breaking month for the WSL, as it saw Chelsea play Arsenal at the Emirates.
Yes, however, the big news was nothing to do with the scoreline.
That is right. The big talking point was the crowd attendance, with a massive 60,160 people turned up for this game.
To put this into perspective, not even 1,000 people turned up to the first game.
Now that is mental.
Yes, the league is very competitive, but only 4 teams have the pleasure of lifting the title. Is that a problem?
You are right from the first season. The only winners have been Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool and Man City. But this is a problem that exists, as people want to see big title races. And let's be real, everyone loves an underdog story.
That is so true. How could you not? By the title being shared by only 4 teams, and only 2 teams have lifted the title in the last 7 years.
This is a problem that needs fixing. And I think once that gets fixed, we'll have so many more eyes on the Women's Super League, which will eventually lead to bigger crowds.
Well, that sounds good. The money side is still a bit up in the air.
Yes, the record transfer fee in the world of women's football is £804,000.
Now that is outrageous if we compare that to the men's game, which is astonishing £222 million.
Wow, now that is ridiculous.
I know, the gap between the game is still massive, but slowly over time, the gap is narrowing down.
I still can't believe how much it has grown, and the fans love it.
Now, back to the teams in the Women's Super League, there is one problem.
Which is?
Well, it's in Europe. Since the creation of the Women's Champions League in 2010, no English side has ever won it.
Ever?
That is right. Since its creation, it's mostly been dominated by 2 teams, Barcelona and Lyon.
That is right, with Lyon winning its staggering 8 times in 14 years and Barcelona coming home with the title 3 times.
A combined 11 titles in 14 years.
Wow, good maths. Someone has a GCSEs.
Well, you could say so.
Well, yes, it has been pure domination with Lyon and Barcelona sharing the crown since 2015.
The closest the English team has ever come was back in 2021.
That is right. Chelsea came close and finished as runner-ups in the year of COVID.
Yes, it was not a good day out for Chelsea though, as they came out on the wrong end of the result, losing 4-0.
4-0? Am I hearing that right?
Yes, however, they did make history that night.
And that was?
Well, Chelsea became the first club to have both men and women's team in the Champions League final that year. What a year for the club.
Wow, that is just incredible. What an achievement for the club to have both the men's and women's team both competing at the highest level of the world football.
Yes, however, after Chelsea stole Lyon's manager, I have a good feeling that an English team can finally get their hands on Europe's most prized possession.
You really think Chelsea can end Barcelona's run, end Lyon and Barcelona's run?
I absolutely do. They have the quality to beat anyone on their day, and who better to beat Lyon than their very own ex-manager, Sonia Bomstapol.
That is right. She was a great success over in France, securing a Champions League title in her first year.
Now, talk about an instant impact. She's definitely looking to recreate her good start at her clubs with Chelsea.
Yes, now looking at the other side of the table, it's so tight down there.
Yeah, it's so intense. Even though we're early in the season, things are close. From rock bottom Palace to 6th place Liverpool, there are only 4 points between them.
Wow, that is 6 clubs all within touching distance of each other.
Yes, and our surprise package of the season, Brighton.
Yes, the high-flying Seagulls have shot up to 3rd position with a brilliant start.
Yeah, disregarding their 5-0 loss to Arsenal.
A tough game, okay? Anyways, next up we have the quiz.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to win.
Oh, it's not going to be that easy, Tom.
It so is. I can't wait. After last week's, we called it a blip. I'm so confident that this week I want to come up with flying colours. I can call a whitewash on the cards.
Are you forgetting what happened that one week when I guess beat you?
I told you it's a blip. Honestly, I'm so confident now.
I guess Tracy might surprise you today.
Well, I'm sorry if Tracy's listening. She's not going to be in for a good time.
Oh.
I'm going to destroy this. I've done all my homework, research.
Homework?
I spent all last night researching.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
so ready for
You
this.
should know it anyway. You shouldn't need to do homework. You should just know these things, Tom.
Well, I always can get better. And after last week, I told you, I was fuming. I'm not happy. So this week, I'm taking this proper serious, and we're going to find out, and I'm going to get them all right.
Whoever wins will get bragging rights, I guess.
Indeed, if we count the scores correctly and no cheating this time,
No cheating.
we should be fine.
When did we ever have cheating? Anyways, this is Take on Tom. This is the quiz. It's part of the show that we've all been waiting for. We've got Tracy here as our guest today, who will go head-to-head with Tom in a quiz about football. Tracy, thanks for joining the show. How are you feeling?
Very excited. I feel like I've got a win in the bag this time.
Oh, let's hope so. Tom, how are you feeling?
I'm confident, you know, I sense a bit of nerves over there, so, you know, ready to start.
Okay, so the rules are simple. There are two podiums on either side of me, one for Tom and one for Tracy. When I read out a question, you each have to buzz in and give your answer. If you get it right, you score a point. If you're wrong, the other person gets a chance to say their answer. The person with the most points at the end of the round wins bragging rights. Now, Tracy, are you ready to take on Tom?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, may the best one win. And make sure you guys wait until I finish the question, until you press the buzzer, okay?
Understood.
So, the first section is a basic game of Guess the Player. This section will include blurred images of 7 well-known players. It's up to you guys to guess it. You'll have 3 chances to guess each football player, and the photo will become slightly clearer after each guess. So, this is the first football player. Tom.
Erling Haaland.
You are wrong. Tracy.
Alan Shearer.
You are right.
Yes.
Okay, next. That's one of Tracy. Next one. Tom.
That's got to be Pele, surely.
Yes, you are right. Okay, next one. Tom?
I think that is Phil Foden.
You are wrong.
Oh, all right, cool.
That is Gary Lineker.
Yes, you are right. Okay, next one. Tom.
Is that Ruben Diaz?
Yep, you are right. 2 points to Tom and 2 points to Tracy. Next one. Yes, Tracy.
That's Haaland.
You are wrong. Tom.
Is that Aaron Lennon?
Yep, you're right. Next one.
That's Lionel Messi.
Yep, you're right, Tracy.
What's the scores?
3 to Tracy and 3 to you. Next one.
Ah,
Tom.
that is Ruben Diaz.
You are right. Next
Winning
one.
it, winning it.
Tracy.
That's David Beckham.
You are right. Next one. That is all for this first section. Okay.
What
so now
scores?
we're going
What
to
are
talk.
scores?
You both have the same amount of scores, so now it's going to get serious.
And what is the score?
4 and 4. Okay. Premier League
And
section 2023 to 2024. Which team played with 9 men against 9 men? Tracy.
Chelsea and Man United.
Nope, you're wrong. Tom.
Is it Luton and Arsenal?
Nope, you're wrong. It's just one team, guys. Just one team. Tracy.
Liverpool.
Nope. Tom?
Tottenham.
Yep, you are right. Okay, which manager picked a team featuring 11 players from 11 different countries?
Oh, somewhere obscure. God, who would do that?
As I'm running out of time.
That was me. That was me.
Tom, go on.
Jurgen Klopp.
Yep, you are right. Come on, Tracy, you can do this. Who are the only team not to have a player sent off? Tracy.
Luton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. Who were the only team to beat both Manchester City and Arsenal in a league this season? Tom, you didn't let me finish the question. Tracy.
Everton.
No, you're wrong. Tom.
Liverpool.
No.
Aston Villa.
Yes. Okay, now
This
you
is
both,
what's the score? What's
you
the score?
both have 2 points.
No, actually,
Do you
that's
not?
not the score.
I thought it was. I was counting. Are you trying to like cheat, Tracy? Let's do history of football. Which country hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930?
1930.
Tom.
Uruguay?
Yeah. Okay. Which club has recorded the most defeats in Premier League history?
Premier League history in the World Cup round.
Aston
I said
Villa.
history of football. No.
Everton.
Yes. Which of these? Which is the only club to have conceded 100 goals in a season? Tom.
Sheffield United?
No.
Sheffield Wednesday.
No. Oh, that's both of you, Tom.
Derby?
Nope. Take it, Tracy.
Brighton.
No.
Oh, got it.
Yes.
Swindon.
Yes. Okay. Mo Salah became the highest scoring African in the Premier League when he scored against Man United in October. Who did he overtake? Tom.
Ronaldo.
No. Tracy, want to give it a chance?
Is it an African player?
Yes, because
yes.
he's got the African top goal scorer.
I think. Yeah.
You think?
I assume.
I have no idea.
Tom?
Drogba.
Yes, you are right. Come on, Tracy. Tom is currently in the lead.
By 1 point.
Yes, by 1 point. Okay. That's all the questions, guys. I'm going to say one that we already said. Which team conceded 5 goals in the first game and 5 in the last game of the season?
Swindon.
No.
Aston Villa.
Yes, you are right. Okay. In what year did Spain win their first World Cup? Tracy?
1990.
No.
I believe it was 2010.
Yes, you are right. Okay, and that is all for our quiz. Tracy, I'm so sorry, but Chom won the quiz.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, but
Once
maybe
again.
next week you can join again. Okay, so last week we asked you guys what the prize should be, and it is a PS5, so let's have a look at it now. Is there camera? This is probably one of our biggest competitions, a whole PS5. But before we announce the winner, let's take a moment to appreciate everyone who entered. You guys made this competition so fun, and we read all your comments on our Instagram, and we loved your excitement.
Oh yeah, someone tried bribing us as well.
Tom's acting like he don't briefly consider keeping the PS5 for himself.
Alright, whatever.
Well, our winner is, drumroll please, I'm Just a Chill Guy 277. Congratulations, we will DM you on Instagram with the details about claiming your prize. Thank you so much for entering, everyone. And thank you so much to all of our guests that were on the show today. Christian and Tracy, you guys did amazing.
Yes, if anyone else wants to get involved in any future activities, make sure to contact us on our socials.
Or if you want to suggest that we get a specific guest on the show, that can happen too.
Yes, we'll be doing more giveaways and more prizes every week, getting bigger and better.
I heard that one prize might be a football ticket to a game of your choice, but you didn't hear that from me.
What? I'm already so excited.
You can't enter though, Tom.
What? Why not? Surely, I can't wait for next episode now.
Yeah, me too.
And hey, if you love today's show, make sure you share it with your friends and family.
Join us again next week for the next episode.
We'll be doing some more fun challenges and discussing many more topics.
Always on Saturday at 11 AM on Sky Sports.
For an hour, just before all the games.
Bye.